The oven isn't preheating. How do we fix that? Well, I'll show you real quick. Most likely, and I'll show you how to diagnose it, most likely it's your glow starter thing, whatever that means. But here's how you know. You're like, but it heats, so it can't be the starter. Well, you'd be wrong. And I'll show you why. Hold on. You need one of these. This is an amp clamp multimeter. You can get super cheap ones at like Harbor Freight for in the $20, $25 range, or borrow one. Or if you can't, if what I'm telling you is sounds like what's going on with yours, just replace this thing. It's like 25 bucks. I think I paid 25, 30 bucks. Don't call a repair guy. Fix that first. Save yourself money. You can tell how accurate it is. It's not necessarily, right? But it's close enough for what we need to do. It may be off a little bit. Under the stove here, there's the stove. There's me. Under the stove, hopefully we can see this well. This cable here, see where this connector is? I'm moving the light on it. That cable there goes this yellow cable to the gas valve. This is what we need to check. What I'm going to do is put the amp clamp on it to where I can see what's going on. And you'll see right here on this black label, I don't know if you can see it or not. Focus. Well, anyway, it says 3.3 to 3.6 amps at 60 hertz. Right at the bottom, this bottom line here. So that's what this needs to read in there. If it's not at that range, it won't turn the gas all the way on. It'll just give a trickle enough to get the thing lit. But if it doesn't sense that higher pressure, that amperage, it won't fully open the gas, and that's why your oven's taking so long. So hold on a sec. So I've turned the oven on, and we can slowly, I can smell gas. We can slowly see this thing crank up. We'll see how high we get. .3. It's all the higher it's getting, and it won't get much higher than that. That means my thing's burnt out. I'll show you how to change it here in a minute. Okay, so I've pulled the bottom tray out, and you'll see right here this bracket. Get the light right on it. That bracket there, there's these two screws. That's what's holding this in. So those two screws and this adapter here should do it all for me. Alright, I'll try and do it. I can't hold the camera, and it's such an odd angle that the tripod's not even good for this, so you'll just have to trust me on this. Alright, so pay attention to this. Wobbly. This part here needs to lay against the burner pipe. It needs to cuddle up against it. So you'll see it'll go in just like this up here. Alright? And then this cord adapter plugs into this one. I'm going to route it in front of this gas tube here. It was behind, but getting this plug back behind there is a pain in the butt. Shouldn't matter one way or the other. Alright, so this one just slides in there. Like this. Slide it up there. Two screws go here. Chris, can you go, buddy? And then plug it in. Let's see what happens. So it's been installed. I just turned on the oven. See what happens here. I just heard it kick on, I think. Oh boy. Please tell me I did this right. I did not. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's cranking up. 2.4. We're already farther than we were before. You can see up here that it's gluing. Gas just came on. Shh. Now it looks like it's sticking at 3.0 instead of 2.3. That may be just the calibration of this thing, I don't know. But it certainly kicked on compared to the other one, which just didn't at this point. Alright, I'm going to turn that off before it gets too hot down here. But that's how you replace it. Alright? Bye. So I realized I never finished the video. Finishing it now. Instead of Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the kid's playing Lego Sports Resort basketball. So if you hear a kid screaming in the background, that's what he's doing. He's pretty good at it. So anyway, replacing that the thing, it worked perfectly. I started it up. That oven was preheated in 7 minutes compared to 35 to 40 minutes is what it was taking before. So it worked, even though the numbers weren't exactly right for whatever reason. I don't know if that multimeter isn't calibrated or what. But that definitely made all the difference in the world. And if I remember right, the part was like 30 bucks or whatever on Amazon. I go to a whole bunch of different part sites and I get the approximate part pricing, and then I figure out all the shipping and all that stuff. And Amazon's usually right in there, and I can get the part for, it's maybe costs $1 or $2 more, but I know what I'm getting because I'm getting it from Amazon. I know I'm getting the shipping. You know, it's probably shipping from somebody else, but you know, or I get free shipping, but the part costs more, whatever. I just know what I'm getting with Amazon. I know I'm getting customer service, and I'm not familiar with all the other parts stores. But if you really need to get it cheap, you can probably get it a lot cheaper. You may even get it from a local guy. I would suggest that. You know, you're going to need the model and style and brand and all that stuff of your range, I guess they're called. I call it a stove, even though it has an oven in it. But anyway, yeah, there you go. You can hear me clearing my throat. It worked perfectly. It works great. Saved myself, what, $100 call charge from a repair guy, $60, $50, whatever, because he would have charged me full price for the part, and you know, another 100 or 150 bucks for the call, and that's if he even had the part with him. You know, it could have taken a few more days. Of course, it took several days for it to be shipped, so there is that. Anyway, I'm rambling. See that stuff up there? There's a subscribe button. If you like the kind of stuff I do, morons doing home repair, that's me. Go ahead and subscribe. There's also a like button down there. You can do that. There's a share button, so you can share this on Facebook. Say, hey, do you have a gas oven? There's this goofy dude. Change it. Stuff. Also, feel free to comment down there. And you, as always, you can go to my website where I do a podcast, www.momenttoponder.com. Very similar to the name of the video up here. Momenttoponder.com. I do it's supposed to be weekly, but I'm a little slacker. Podcast about things exactly like this and other stuff, and like recipes every once in a while. You can see my chili recipe on there. It's really good. Also my breakfast lasagna recipe. You know you want it. Have a great day.